Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, my name's Austin. This 32504 zip code is the hub of Pensacola, and it includes the airport as well as Sacred Heart Hospital. You have Cordova Mall right here, and you have Scenic Hills nearby as well, which is it's beautiful sightseeing, and they have some nice trails along there that are currently closed, so I can't really take y'all there at the moment, but I will do that in a later video. I wanted to talk to y'all about interest rates and where I personally think they're heading. So they have been going down, but recently the unemployment came out and it has spiked. That caused the stock market to have a little bit of a crash, and now there's a lot of people panicking about a recession. So in my opinion, I think that's going to cause the Fed to lower interest rates faster than they intended to. So in conclusion, I think that interest rates are going to be coming down. However, no one knows for certain, but to me, all signs are pointing to them coming down, or them at least needing to put them down to avoid going into a recession. If we look at this chart over here, this is from the Realtor.app, and it pulls this information from Zillow, Realtor.com, and other sources. And this is based on a score out of 100. So if it's below 50, then it's a buyer's market. If it's above 50, then it is a seller's market. And if we look at it right now, it is sitting at 30. And I think a lot of that has to do with the amount of listings that are currently on the market right now. There is an insane amount of listings on the market for this zip code at the moment. That is short term, and that's for, buyers and sellers. As far as the investor side of things, or if you're going to be in your home for a while, the investor forecast is actually looking pretty good with a score of 59, which is between that 50 and 100 area where you want to be. So as far as long-term home ownership or investors, with rent going up in this area, it seems like a really good option as far as purchasing. Especially right now with the inventory being up, you have more options and you can negotiate your price a little bit more. For sale inventory is insanely high if you look at this chart here. If you have a home that you are trying to sell in the 32504 zip code, I recommend doing everything you can to make it stick out above the others, like replacing the roof, the HVAC, and the water heater, and bringing it all to date, or maybe remodeling the master shower that's fiberglass into a nice tile one. Do something that makes your listing stick out above the rest. And also do not forget about curb appeal. It is very important what people think when they pull up to your home. Days on market is ticking up as well because of the amount of inventory that is staying on the market. So you have all this inventory to choose from. Obviously it's going to stick around a little bit longer, so it's all going to correlate with each other, and it's going to have a trickle down effect. In the 32504 zip code with current prices, you would have to earn $73,000 a year to afford that home. So if you had a partner, or if you were married, you could each make $35,000 a year and afford that comfortably. And that mortgage and insurance and taxes should only amount to about 30% of the income. So let's go over the lowest cost rental in this zip code right now. It is 1,000 square foot, right around 1,000 square foot. It's 2 beds, 1 bathroom, and they're asking $1,195 a month. So not too bad. If you had a roommate, that would be like $680 a month each after all your utilities and Wi-Fi and stuff. So pretty affordable. As a single person in this area, a little bit harder to afford, but definitely still doable. Now, if we go over here to the most expensive rental in this area, which actually isn't too much, surprisingly, it's going to be 2,000 square feet, a 3-bedroom and 2-bath, and they're asking $2,500 a month. If we jump over to the lowest cost home on the market right now in this zip code, that is not a townhome or attached to another structure, it's going to be $170,000, and that's going to be a 3-bedroom, 1-bath with around 1,300 square feet. Now, granted, that is going to need some TLC, including like a new roof and water heater, possibly an HVAC as well. But $170,000 to be in this area, which is centrally located and next to a lot of things you need in Pensacola, you know, it's not too bad at all. And that one is accepting conventional financing, so it's not like an investor property. It's not cash only. Huge difference here, very big gap. The most expensive home in this zip code currently is $1,650,000, and it is boasting 3,825 square feet. So massive house, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and it's sitting on 1.19 acres, which is actually unheard of, you know, in this area to have that much land. Very unique home. I suggest looking this one up, honestly. I'm gonna put the links to the rentals and the for sales in the description down below, and feel free to check them out whenever you have the time. Thank you so much for tuning in today, y'all. It means the world to me if you made it to this point. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I really appreciate it. If you have any friends or family thinking about moving to Florida, or just that lives here already and when they want to stay current on the market, please give them my info. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video, y'all.